Leave the kids dumb.
Soy únicamente un padre que defiende a sus hijos. Pero ha hecho comentarios sexualizantes de mi hijo de 3 meses. Pues eso tiene sus consecuencias. No, ahora vas y me denuncias. Ya está. Es que mira, es que te vaya.
Pause. Now, leave people kids alone. That's the first thing. Everybody believe that you on the internet, you're not gonna get touched, you doing some indirect things. The world's changed. Leave people alone. What's funny to you may not be funny to somebody else, right? My grandmother always told me that be careful what people laugh about, because in laughter there comes the truth, right? So he have a 3-month-old, and the guy is making homophobic jokes about the 3-month-old. As a man, right? What would you do? Put a 1 in the chat if you would go upside this man's head, physical. Put a 2 in the chat if you understand, hey, we got a comedy show. If you're sensitive, walk out the door. Put a 3 in the chat if you like, well, principles and morals, he kind of did disrespect them, and you don't know what this family is going through. So why are you harassing the kids? Why are you appropriating jokes for the kids when this is an adult realm? Now, keep the same energy, guys. Keep the same energy, because this is how most or some feel about the lgbtq LMNP community. They're using their ways, their programmed ways upon your kids. So keep the same energy. See the energy that he had for that comedian? Migo almost smacked the comedian off stage. Keep the same energy when you go into the restroom and you see a he, she, them, who, I don't know what they are, but they identify as a woman, and they in your daughter's bathroom. Y'all know how sticky it gets. That's a sticky situation. As a man, I'm calling on the fellas. Fellas, what do a man do in this situation? Leave your comments down below. What is a man supposed to do? Is he supposed to be a man, provide, guide, and protect his kids, his family, his fortune, his dynasty? Is he wrong for making sure that, look, we know that the law states this, right? It's okay for you to do this, but just because it's law don't make it right. Let me repeat, just because it's law don't make it right. Smash that like button if you agree. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that shit so I know that you care. Hit that shit. So I'm saying it all to say, like, it's a lot of things that's going on that's out of our control, especially parents, right? And they see it from a whole different point of view. They want to guide and they want to protect their kids. So I don't see any fault for that man standing up for his kids. But look at the legality. He's in a comedy club. Someone else is targeting your kids. Now, I believe that he hollered at the man. He addressed the man after the comedy show. But then he got physical. Now, put a 4 in the comment if he had the right to get physical. Put a 5 in the comment is if him being physical was unjust. Put a 6 in the comment if you think that he's emotional, he's impulsive, he's all of those things. How he react, he should have changed how he react in this world where anything goes. My point of view is this, right? Let kids be kids. We're so much in a rush for them to be an adult for what? I don't know. They have about 18 years. Some say 21. You got 21 years to be a kid, right? After that, you have the rest of your life to become an adult. So why are you rushing them to be an adult when that's the majority of their lifetime? The minority of their lifetime is them being a kid, being creative, falling, getting up, learning, laughing, crying, all these things, building, conquering, being honest, telling the truth, being blunt. They don't really care about consequences. That's just an adult thing. So I say leave the kids alone. But like I said, keep the same energy when these alphabet communities are have rainbow color flags and everything else inside the classroom. That's a form of programming. When they're inserting their way of life into the books and they have to read those books in the summer, that's considered programming, right? So all I'm saying is that I'm on the side where it's like, as an adult, if you choose to do that, respect, do your thing. But let that be an adult decision where you're able to make and decipher right from wrong. The kids don't know what's right, what's wrong, but you're programming them to follow your coattail. What in the hell? That's a form of manipulation. It's like they can't say yes or no. They just follow. Smash that like button if you agree. Do y'all think that this comedian was wrong for talking about, hey, his kids and making a homophobic joke about his 3-month-old? And it's something that had to do with something in the kid's mouth? I thought that was that's a little bit wild to me. That's why I say that's a tricky situation. We're not promoting violence or anything along that nature on our channel, but men will be men. Men will address men for being right or for being wrong. You know, I thought he could have did it better, but that's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. You know, because you do that, he smacked the comedian as if it was Will Smith and what's the other guy named Will Smith smacked? Put it down below in the chat. Chris Rock. Like he smacked the guy, but the thing is, the fact that he assaulted the guy physically, right? The guy could have turned around and been petty and said, you know what? Lawsuit. Sir, let me file a report. He just assaulted me. I don't really see men filing assault charges. That's like rare. I think that's like a female thing. Not to be sexist or anything, but I think the majority of females file for those type of things. Guys, we're very competitive. We have a lot of testosterone. We want to win. We check and balance things. So it's a different vibe. So I don't know if a guy is going to go and say, you know what? You embarrassed me on the stage. They made a viral video about this. Guess what? I'm going to get the law enforcement involved. Make sure that you lawyer up and anything along that nature. So who knows the outcome of this? But I'm going to keep you guys updated on the next post with this story. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Tell a friend and tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. And remember, positivity over negativity, always. Boom.